Hey guys, Stucky here. Just got my Tier 5 Premium French Artillery replay going on. This tank is a bit of a favourite of mine because it's just so easy to use. I just moved into a very early spotting position, or well, artillery position, not far from the cap, just anticipating something coming down the 1-2 line, because it's this map. And as you can see, TD, and he's gone. So if you get a nice penetration on with this 10.5cm gun, you can do 410 damage. You don't do that all the time, but it is rather nice when you do. You can see there's a lot of KV220s in this and E4s. I think this was on a weekend when there was a lot of promo that you got a free rental for those tanks. So a lot of hit points, but also, you know, it takes a lot to wear them down. The KV220 has the hull of the KV3, so it's a tier 7 heavy tank, so it's quite strong. So my small caliber high explosives are only going to be doing little damage to him at a time. So still holding this position, getting a little bit of damage done. What else can I tell you about this tank? I have done a video on this one before. Okay. E4 is taken out. We still haven't moved more than 50 meters from this, like our starting location. Just a track. So yeah, 410 damage, 503 pen on the HE. I've got this down to just under 8 seconds on the reload, which is rather nice. It's a very slow tank, but it has reasonable armor for a artillery. I regularly will bounce shots at the end of the game if they're trying to attack me. So 260 hit points. The turret, the hull armor is 60, which isn't bad for a tier 5. And there's our third kill. So you notice that we've done 3 kills. I've done all 3, and we're still losing. So we're not expecting anything big from our team. And you will have noticed that the T67 in the chat was certainly carrying on about how wonderful of a player he is with his 1000 games. So we'll do the best we can. So now we're 3 tanks down. Still, nobody else on the team has done any damage. Yeah, and that's the 4th kill. So I feel that I'm doing what I need to be doing, but I don't know what the rest of the team is doing. Doesn't look like we're going to win town on the 8-9 line. And it looks like the T67, who's the alleged pro player, is running away. We're going to shift our focus back over to town. There's not a lot of easy shots there, but I just don't have anybody spotting on the 1-2 line, so I may as well do some damage. It's a bit of a tricky shot, yeah. I think it was lucky we got that first shot through on that KV1. It's very slim. The T67's continuing to complain. What else can we tell you about this tank? Very slow. I hate driving around in it. 5-second aim time, which is alright. Feels longer, so it must be some gun handling characteristics. Come on. There we go. Another one on the E4. As I say, there's just too many hit points for me to whittle them down by myself. So without a there we go. Very nice penetration. No, 174 damage. Not sure if it was a penetration on the E4. So that brings us up to 5 kills. And we are actually now 1 kill up. And it appears that we have actually won town. Wow. This guy's moving too quick for me to track him. No shots. Got a KV-220's coming up for us. Oh, and one of our team has turned blue. Didn't track him. And looks like the team's just pushing straight through here. Those KV-220s probably could have done this at any time. But now we're left on our own. T-67 isn't going to bother spotting for us, and he's running away, so, you know, you don't really have a chance. In artillery, you're heavily reliant on the team spotting, so you can actually do some damage to these people. Still shooting. Finally tracked him. We want to try and hold him here as long as we can. But we're not going to have much of a choice. As you see, we just can't do enough damage to these guys. So, don't know where he is, so I'll switch back. If I know that I've tracked him, I'll just keep putting shots into the same area, in the hope that he is still pinned there. And now this other KV-220 is back in, so it's pretty much all over for us. Come on. There we go. 15 damage. We just can't do enough. We just can't hurt these people. Shot. And he's even gonna let us get another shot into him. And that is the game for me. As you can see, we're one tank up. You might think that's enough to win the game, but you would be wrong. So there you can see that was a ace tanker with a high caliber and not good enough for the win. The team couldn't take out the 3 last tanks by themselves. So yes, 5 kills, 2000 damage, tier 6 game in a tier 5. Artillery, not good enough for the win, but good enough for the ace. You can see it is a bit of a money maker. We fired a lot of shots and we got our tank destroyed, but we still made 27,000 without a premium account. So good tank, recommended. Alright, thanks guys.